Alright, and hello everybody, welcome in. We are going to be starting Little Nightmares. We're going to be doing chapter 1 today. If you guys have not seen this, this is actually like the next chronological game in the series, but this one did come out first. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to hop right into chapter 1. Alrighty, so we're back on our adventures with Little Miss Six. So this game was obviously the first one that did come out on PC and console, so this is obviously the first installment, and there is actually a phone game. I have personally not played it, but this is the first one that actually came to, you know, everything else but that. So we are only going to be playing 6. We're not going to play any other characters. This game does have a really good DLC. If you guys want to see the DLC again, comment below and let me know that you want to see it. I'd love to come back to the DLC. It's pretty good in this game. And it's pretty lengthy for a DLC. But for most of the first segment, it's just walking around. A majority of this game obviously is walking and avoiding things, and this first chapter isn't too crazy. There's also these little collectibles you can pick up and you can throw. If you guys want to see that kind of a playthrough, I can do that too. But if I see them, I just throw them because they're fun. Alright, go ahead and climb up here. You can jump on beds, generally. It's going to help you to be able to reach up there. Go ahead and grab this poor guy's chair. Drag it to the door. So go ahead and open this fridge on up. And I would open it as much as you can. Climb up the little racks in the fridge, and then you're going to get on the roof. If I can jump. So those little leech things are going to be a problem throughout this first chapter. Do your best to avoid them or they're going to wrap you up and kill you. So with this part, it's pretty easy to just run past them. Obviously they are pursuing us, but they're pretty slow. But just make sure you guys are careful of them. Alright, so here we can pull off planks. There are some times where you can climb these little elevator things too, but in this case, go ahead and just pull the plank off and duck under. This part, go ahead and be careful on this part. So obviously there's a lot of these things. Don't panic, just kind of run through them and jump over the last one. Then go ahead and push that. I think the biggest part of why I die on that part is because I panic because I see so many, but just make sure you guys kind of just like walk through. Don't run or they'll get onto you because you're just rushing. Oh, one sec. So another thing for you guys can light these. 6 is supposed to be able to just walk up and do it. There we go. So you just normally walk up to these and you can just light them. And there's like save points. So go ahead and climb up here. This part is kind of hard to see. So we're going to be trying to open this door. So what I'm going to have you guys do is jump on over here. And you're going to have like the little lever. You're going to have to do it all the way. Don't half open the door because you're barely going to make it. So then run. And you can slide. That'll help. But you need to do the door all the way. It'd be pretty freaking amazing if you guys could do it at only half door, but I don't think it's possible. Go ahead and duck under here. It's our favorite man. Not. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and clean up this. Okay. So this part I'm going to explain. It's going to be, I'm going to make it look a lot easier than it is. I used to struggle with this part when I first started playing this game. So basically these like doorways are electrified. So we're going to have to turn off the power. The catch is that this is on a timer. So, and we obviously don't know what the room looks like. So what we're going to have to do is that we're going to have to turn this off and run through there to get to the other side before it turns on. So I'm going to show you and then kind of explain everything. So let me go ahead and just do that. Let me do it. Okay. Okay, so on that part, obviously we barely made it. There's gonna be a lot of blocks, and if you guys do run into the blocks, it's gonna make 6 stumble. The more you do that, the less likely you are to make it to the other end, and then you won't be able to get out of this room. So if you guys think that you may have fucked up enough, just go back and restart the whole thing. But just avoid the train tracks more towards the right of the room, and avoid the blocks, and you guys will be fine to make it to the other side. I've electrified myself way too many times in that fence. Okay. This part's a little interesting. So these eyes are throughout this whole game. So what you're going to be doing is trying to stay out of their sight. Just don't go into like the little sunlight parts, otherwise it's going to turn you to stone, as we see with the other children in front of us. I'm just going to go ahead and run this way. And if you guys are wanting to see a little secret, there's one over there. If you just go through that cage, I'm not going to do it personally on this one, but we can explore those later. For now, we're just going to be climbing up this. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, immediately go onto the bed. So that gentleman, I think, is one of the scariest things I've ever seen in this game. But we're gonna wait until he completely leaves the room before we continue. The floorboards do creak, so if he's in here and you start walking, he will hear you. And then that'll be that. So this part kind of looks weird, but go ahead and just climb up this way. And a lot of people get stuck on this part because they're like, where am I supposed to go? When she starts doing this, just keep walking forward and there will be a cutscene. Alrighty. So this does happen throughout the game too. I believe it happens another 2 times, maybe 3. So when you start having the little growling, just keep walking wherever you're going, and it's just gonna take you right to where you need to go. This part can be a little bit annoying. We can't go this way because the fence is electrified, so we're gonna go ahead and hop up here. There's a lot of times here where you can fall, so this is a part where, like, if you tend to be a person that isn't good with depth perception like myself, I don't recommend you try to do this part fast. But you're basically just gonna climb up here. And we need to jump on that thing. And then you're gonna go ahead and climb up the chain. This isn't, you'll have to pull this up later. But just go ahead and climb up it, and get to your edge. Climb up this as well. And then you're gonna be pulling this up. So pull this one first. And then at this point, we're gonna be pulling it to our right, and then pulling it to the left and jumping on. This part is one that, like, you could jump off and die pretty easy, so just try to work on your timing with it. So we're gonna pull it this way and wait for it to completely hit. And then we're gonna pull it this way. And then we'll go ahead and climb up the chain again. Alright. This part's also really annoying because it gets a little glitchy, so we're going to try to reach the lever. I always have a really big problem trying to reach the lever for some reason. It always makes me fall off, so you guys will probably see me struggle. Unless I am able to somehow pull this magic off. Alright. Like that, like it doesn't grab for some reason. There we go. And this one permanently stays off. This isn't a timed one, so you don't have to worry about rushing this one. And now, we're gonna do something fun and we're gonna push this off, but don't walk off with it. Also, while we're waiting for that, again, you can light these. You can also help these guys get out. It does lead to an achievement. Why won't it let me do it? There we go. Yeah, they'll run off and you can, like, give them a hug and stuff like that, but you can break all of them out for the most part. It's pretty fun. But go ahead and grab the noose and ride on down. Excuse me. Alright. Let's turn the lighter back on. So watch out for these because they will end your life right now. Again, it's just about, like, running around them. You don't have to jump over them. I have seen them jump before, so I'd advise caution with that. But again, luckily they've only jumped on me a couple times. This is another light part. Again, if you do go out in the light, they'll turn to stone. Run. Okay, this part, the bridge does move, so when you move forward, just run at a full speed and just jump. And then you're going to be jumping on top of one of the containers. And then you use that to go ahead and get up. And at the end of this, that is going to be the end of chapter 1. So just walk on through here, and chapter 2 will begin momentarily. But that's just a chapter 1 walkthrough. Next Wednesday we're going to be coming out with chapter 2. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you again for watching. Bye!